Homecoming week may have ended with snow, but at least the football game lived up to its top 10 billing. For one half at least. Bison versus Panthers. Let's play some homecoming football. NDSU got the ball first, and the opening drive belonged to Phoenix Sproles. Look at him lay out for a first down here, and then he goes and takes the top off the defense. Get you a receiver who can do it all. A 36-yard dime from Trey Lance puts the Bison up early. They then line up in their swinging gate formation, and James Hendricks takes the direct snap. He's in for two. It's 8-0 Bison. Later in the first quarter, check out this ridiculous catch from Christian Watson. Lance puts the pass up. Watson gets the foot down. It's 15-0 NDSU. 18-7 later. Tyler Hoosman of UNI will take the handoff coming up here, and he's going to lunge into the end zone for a short touchdown. It's just 18-14 at the halftime break. However, the start of the second half would set the tone for the rest of the game. Here comes a big hit in your picture. Josh Hayes forces a fumble. Marquise Bridges recovers. And a few plays later, Lance, off play action, finds Noah Gindorf wide open. There's no one near him. His fifth catch of the year, his fifth touchdown. All he does is catch touchdowns. 25-14 NDSU. It's 32-14 later when Adam Cofield takes the handoff, and he's going to bust one loose from 37 yards out, makes a cut here to the outside. That would just about seal it. 46-14 is the final score. Lance had nothing but praise for the guys blocking for him up front.
They don't take the foot off the gas, and obviously with great backs like Adam, Ty, Dimitri coming back, just making a lot of plays, and it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun to work with those guys, and obviously the offensive line takes care of business. A lot of good things happen.
After 4 straight games against ranked teams, the Bison get to play an unranked team this weekend. The Missouri State Bears are looking for just their second win of the season in the Trees Bowl at the Fargo Dome. Kickoff time is 2:30. We'll have highlights and reaction coming next week. Former NDSU quarterback and Super Bowl champion Carson Wentz played in Minnesota for the first time in his career Sunday. It was a bit of a homecoming for Wentz, as Minneapolis is the closest he can get to playing near his alma mater and hometown. All told, Wentz completed 65% of his passes for 306 yards and a pair of highlight reel caliber touchdown passes. However, Minnesota did win 38-20 and sent Philadelphia to 3-3 on the season. The NDSU volleyball team entered last Friday's homecoming match with a 6-set win streak, and they're facing off with a talented South Dakota team. It may have been snowing outside, but the Bison brought the heat early. Syra Tanchin had 6 kills in the first set alone, and the Bison led by as many as 9 points before ultimately winning by 7. The middle of this game, however, belonged to the Coyotes. A dominant second set saw South Dakota win by 12. The third set, nearly as good. Elizabeth Junkie and Sammy Slaughter led the Coyotes with 16 and 15 kills on the night, respectively. And NDSU would not go down quietly. They take that fourth set, 25-15, highlighted by this ace from Alexis Bachmeyer. And check this out. The homecoming court's in the stands, and they're loving it at the BBF. But in the fifth, the Yotes attack was too much to overcome. The Bison dropped their homecoming match for the second straight year. They've since split matches at Denver and UND. They're at Oral Roberts this weekend. And here's a quick update on the MLB playoffs as the World Series approaches. Tuesday night, the Washington Nationals clinched their first World Series appearance in franchise history, sweeping the St. Louis Cardinals in 4 games. In the American League Championship Series, a winner still needs to be decided. Game 4 between the Houston Astros and New York Yankees was postponed from last night to tonight because of weather. The Astros lead that series 2-1. And that's This Week in Sports. Up next is the last check of the weather and the latest in entertainment news. Stick around.